Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Ladder 12, Season 12, and we are in the Europe qualifier. Just stage number 1, if you will. We have 4 groups of 4 teams, and we're working with Group A. And the last series here, this might be one of the concluding matches for Group A. It's going to be Team Secret taking on London Conspiracy. Both these teams are currently 2-0. So we got to find out which team is going to take their first loss.
So how does the thing work? Whoever gets first, do they get seeded better into the next group, or is it just about getting in the next group?
I don't know why you're putting me on the spot with this kind of crap, but
I
don't know.
I just thought you were going to know.
I mean, at least as far as going from stage 1 to stage 2, I don't think that matters because they're just getting reseeded into groups.
Okay.
From there, because it's top 4 will qualify and go on to the Star Ladder LAN. I don't know how they seed that. I'm sure they kind of split their teams up. They don't want to have all the Russian teams going against each other. Maybe they spread it a bit. I'm not too sure what happens behind the closed doors.
At the very least, it'll be a really fun game because Secret's obviously a top-tier world-class team.
Yeah,
so
we need to get into the game. We did have to take a small bit of a breather there. You know, obviously we didn't have any time between the 2 matches.
Except for those pauses, but you know, we had to do our jobs during that.
Yeah, but it's not like you could sit there and eat your sandwich. I couldn't, use the bathroom or anything. So, sorry, we're human after all, people. So, here we go. London Conspiracy, Team Secret, Game 1, best of 3. LC, they open up with their Earthshaker and they get the Sniper. Team Secret, look at this. Now, this feels like a bit of lack of respect here, Purge. Normally, any other matchup, Team Secret lead off their bans by getting rid of the Troll and Axe. This time, they ban out a Shadow Demon, Vengeful Spirit, then Dazzle and Troll, and they grab up Batrider and Shen.
Batrider's a good option against Sniper. You can pull him towards your team and kill him. So that's one thing they're going for. It's a really early Phoenix pick here in the second round, actually. And Secret, one of the teams that actually feels like going for Chen. Not a lot of teams have been picking Chen. Not a huge amount of teams, at least not in the first round. But Puppy plays a really good Chen. It helps you get a good early gold advantage. It allows you to heal your team up in a lot of good ways. The minions don't do anything against the Phoenix Egg, so we don't have a counter there or anything like that. So we'll see what Secret wants to do with this.
I'm curious to see. I love when I see a Phoenix come up. I just, when EG did their whole Treant Protector Phoenix. Did you get to see that at all? You get the lockdown
that's
from
cool.
The tree.
Prevent the attacking while you're doing burn damage.
Is that something they could consider? I mean, the lockdown's pretty good against bad who's trying to get in.
I just don't see it with the 2 supports being a Chen with a tree is just so unlikely. You'd have no disables, more or less, and I don't think Kuroki is much of a tree player. Usually it's Puppy.
For tree for London
you're right. I'm sorry.
I
was thinking of the other way.
Fine. No, I would agree with you. Tree and Chen would be ridiculous. But
Tree Earthshaker would be possible. I don't think it's amazing versus Bat, though, just due to the whole Firefly thing. So I feel like Tree wouldn't be that amazing here. They may just want to play a little bit more standard. Earthshaker's a good start because it's a stun. Sniper works as well because it slows to prevent you from getting close to the egg. So, chain stuns are really good. Something really aggressive that can protect or at least threaten a kill if they go for the egg. Wind Ranger works as well. You've got a Shackle. They're going to group up going for the egg, things like that. I think those are all pretty decent. They'll work nicely. Even Sniper provides some minus attack speed when he gets headshot procs. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. And Team Secret, though, pick up a Bane. We don't get to see this hero very often anymore.
Yeah,
not since
never.
the back of the day when it was all Bane, Medusa, Shadow Demon, or not Medusa, Bane Mirana, and like Shadow Demon Mirana, and you wanted to get very aggressive in the early game. He used to be all about that. I still feel like he has a lot of value in being able to zone early in the laning phase. I mean, you got your sleep just in case things get a bit sticky. You can always kind of walk away from that. And the nuking power is certainly nothing to scoff at whatsoever. And then later in the game, you have Enfeeble, which could be good nowadays against these heavy physical lineups. It just feels like a hero that was put on the sidelines and doesn't really get to see the limelight anymore.
Enfeeble's pretty good against snipers as well because most snipers build attack speed and semi-damage items like Sanjin, Yasha, Scotty. So their overall damage number is actually quite low. So that means that the amount of damage that Bane does to reduce to Sniper is actually really high because if you're reducing his damage by 120, he only hits for 170 plus headshot procs, then you're actually doing a pretty good amount of work. But the problem is that you got to get close to him. And Bane is going to be really vulnerable because even if he nightmares himself, the shrapnel damage is going to wake you up almost instantly. So I thought about Bane a little bit when I was trying to think of sniper counters for pubs, but Bane is not the solution, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure. Centaur is a good initiator because you can run through the shrapnel, but the only downside is that if the shrapnel lands first, you can't blink.
It's true.
So it's a little finicky. You have to be the right one to. You have to be initiating properly to go on them. So I don't know how well Bane's going to work here. Maybe they have something cool in mind, but they haven't picked their carry yet. So I'm going to assume there's going to be some kind of a synergy here between Bane and their core, because right now I'm not really seeing how Bane fits in the lineup.
Where's Shadow Fiend? This is screaming out to me an Arteezy Shadow Fiend Puppy Chen kind of a lineup.
It is an Arteezy pick, is it not?
Yeah.
I actually have no idea what they're going to pick for the core.
Oh, no, Shadow Fiend and the Sniper. It's probably not. But maybe they're like, oh, it's not a conspiracy.
Especially with an Earthshaker. The Earthshaker plus strong mid hero against an SF is just not a good time. I just honestly don't know what they're going to pick here for their mid hero, but it's going to be an Arteezy hero. It's going to be a Prophet. So London Conspiracy's early team fighting is pretty strong. I feel like their laning is fairly good, especially whoever plays mid needs probably a defensive hero. I think a Quap would be good here, maybe. Who the hell is going to carry this game is the problem. They need somebody that can evade ganks preferably, because it's going to be Sniper, ES, Nature's Prophet ganking.
What about Storm Spirit?
Storm Spirit, I mean, that's not a hero that Arteezy plays, but we could see Arteezy play
S4 could take it over and go mid, and they can do a safe lane Scent. He doesn't play any of that. Arteezy usually it's like Shadow Fiend, Lycanthrope, and when he doesn't have those, things get a bit silly.
I just feel like
I've even seen pull out a Razor recently. And it's like, you do know it's not TI4 anymore, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it still kind of covers that. And that they really needed hard carry, and they grabbed a Phantom Assassin, who's also a very evasive mid-hero. It's okay against Earthshaker, because Earthshaker, if he fissure blocks you, sometimes you can blink to your creeps. And it's pretty good against Nature's Prophet as well. If he sprouts you in, you really don't care, because most of the time you have a Quelling Blade, and you can also just blink on top of the NP and maybe kill him.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really good pick here. They don't have to put it mid, but I think it would be fine to do that, because it's evasive enough against the heroes that London's dealing with. And then you can put the Centaur in the safe lane, get him a fast blink dagger, and then start moving around the map, taking lots of early advantage, taking towers, and then from there, Arteezy should be able to kick in. I think PA was a perfect pick here.
Or it's a support Centaur, and we're going to see S4 Bane core coming up right now. I'm feeling it. No, they're probably just waiting a bit, and we'll get to see Kuro pick up this Bane. Could have been another hero that Zai steps in. He used to play a lot of Bane back in the olden days. But
so what do you think they're picking the Bane for? I feel like it's maybe level 1 Enfeeble to reduce Sniper's farm or something, let PA get some advantage.
I think he's going to be a bully to Sniper early on.
I assume so, because I just don't see where the synergy is. I guess you can sleep into Chen disables or something, but I am just not sure here. Got a Nexon Courier here. A little bit of a
Which one is that? The
tiger shiny thing.
Tiger? I always see some like yesterday. I think I saw like a pig dressed up like an emperor, and I'm like, guys, we've gone too far.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a pig emperor.
There's a lot of weird.
The skateboarding bird, a hockey playing bear.
Isn't that the MVP Phoenix one? I think
they
had a skateboarding. It looked pretty cool, but I mean, it is a skateboard.
It's ruining my immersion, Purge.
You know what's ruining my immersion? This Arteezy weapon. What the heck is this?
Let me see.
Genuine Hell's Usher.
Oh, that's like one of their newest items.
Is it like a diffusal?
That's like the most fabulous dagger I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a diffusal sword. They do have a lot of items based on items in the game. You see a lot of the the Desolator,
that stuff sells well.
Lincolns, or anything like that.
So Dire Team was already very rapidly in the Radiant jungle, and they placed a lot of wards. Did Prophet TP for this? He did.
Yeah.
So he TP'd for this right at the start. He blocked the large camp. He also placed sentries to block the medium camp, as well as the second large camp. And Puppy's probably going to expect this, and he's going to start dewarding for it. The fact that they haven't seen any heroes yet kind of surprises them, so maybe they're not expecting a block.
I think that he's going to lose the first couple of spawns, saying like, "Oh, we didn't see them, so they probably didn't do it."
He may, but Puppy's really good at dewarding the jungle, since he does get blocked a lot in the jungle.
Yeah, no surprise.
A little bit of a shrapnel. It's so difficult to take bounty runes against a sniper, because the giant slow, the 15% slow and 3 charges is just amazing. But
right at the start,
if you can force those out, it's kind of good, because then sniper is really limited the next couple minutes. But
if he does get it, and like in pub games you see pretty often, people just really underestimate shrapnel and what it does, and comparison to what it used to be. And then he walks back to lane with a 1 kill advantage and a first blood, and then things get out of control quick. And well, he'll be going toe to toe with Arteezy, who's probably got a lot of experience having to go against Sniper nowadays on his PA matchup. Just an overall matchup we don't see very often, the PA and the Sniper. And it doesn't look like, at least for now, the Bane is coming by to harass. He's being the off-lane zoner, like I was saying before, just at least for now. So for PA versus Sniper, is he just going to have a hard time with CS and just going to look to...
He got a null talisman, by the way.
On the Bane?
On the Bane.
Nice null.
Congrats,
bro.
It's an item that is usually only purchased by core heroes, but one really good thing about Bane is starting stats are really high. The only a bit of a mistake here pulling the range creep, but basically he hits really hard right now. He's hitting for 67 on average, which is not something you can trade with. His base armor is also a 4, which isn't that bad. He's actually a really good right-click hero, and his base movement speed is 315. So the base of the hero is really, really strong. His only weakness is his attack range is 400 instead of the typical like 500 or 600. So, but it's a pretty good level 1 here. It's not amazing at zoning, but it's really good because of that's a courier snipe.
Oh, very nice snipe coming out from Spartan.
Did he predict that, or was he just
there? He has this ward. Over nearby,
RTZ spots him.
Did it take the low ground and maybe they saw it?
He's really low HP. He needs to tango through. This is smart. Really good juking, but I don't know. RTZ going to spot him again. He's going to chase him until he dies.
How long is he going to chase him and be away from mid lane for this?
He's got 27 seconds to survive, basically, and that's it. That's going to be a kill now, I think, because there's no way he can get away from this.
The space.
There's almost out of mana. Oh, the fissure. Never mind.
Sorry.
That's it. He's suiciding. He actually didn't need to do that. But, I'm sorry. This is a Chen creep.
Yeah.
The Chen would have been able to maybe do damage.
Didn't buy anything before he died, but hey, he doesn't
hand
over a kill.
He didn't lose gold, actually. It doesn't look like.
Well, he had 300 something when he did go.
Yeah, he had about 360, I thought. I didn't see him lose that much gold. I thought he would have lost more than that.
It's because early on and he's only level 1 without even a shred of XP yet. But
yeah,
hey, he's already put in the early work. Got some of the nice wards down that have been blocking the camp's puppy. Hasn't been able to deward them.
Man.
Wow, just short over here on this camp. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, wow.
So he has not a good jungle to work with, and they have their hands full with his Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet gets the courier, man. He has already been doing some good work early on, even though he doesn't have any XP. This is a nice early boost here for LC, and a bit crippling for PA in the mid lane, not having that bottle to work with, because she has only a salve right now, and she just uses a little bit of her last bits of mana to get a dagger kill there.
Well, they're zoning the Phoenix really well. That's one thing they have going for them. And Zai's also got a stupid amount of levels. He's at level 4 now, almost finishing his bottle. So,
yeah, that's a nice thing because of this Nature's Prophet moving around. This top lane, they don't really have a way to deal with the bat from doing what he wants here. And I've seen already yesterday, actually both games, Zai just finds farm, man. He had a gyrocopter Ags refresher game. The first of its kind in a pro game. Yep. He just farmed all day in the top lane while there was Clown all around the rest of the map.
Is it off lane?
He just took the safe. He was in the off lane and just took over the lane. He got one tower and just no one cared about Zai on Gyro. It was Purge. It was a shit show. I mean, you just got to see the VOD. It was ridiculous.
You know, Ags Gyro is pretty terrible, but if you get a refresher, it doesn't sound bad because you're doubling the damage.
The thing was he got the Ags really quick.
Okay.
And so the call down became level 2 and did so much damage, but hold on.
Might see a dead
lane,
Phoenix.
Yeah,
here comes the Scent Sun, and yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Nicely executed, and that's the good thing that Nightmare does here. It guarantees our stun from Centaur, and then you can follow it up with Chen creeps.
Yep. Easy chain stun.
Man, I just want to talk about Eggs, Refresher Gyro all day. That is just...
It's really silly, but because of the timing where he got it and how much farm he got, it was just perfect. But then the game after that, he played a Bat Rider. He got so much farm there. He did the Bone 7, went right for Boots of Travel, managed to put together even a Mask of Madness.
He might die here, though. We'll see. It's only a level on Nature's Prophet, JK. If we get a power shot, he will die, but can he land a power shot?
Nice.
That was really off, but I don't think he saw him there. He went into darkness and started juking, so good escape there by Zai. And that's going to waste more. Like, has Prophet done anything this game? Oh, he almost TP'd. Oh, wait, they're trying to backstab.
He's faking. One behind. Keeps faking. Keeps faking.
This guy needs to get farm, like do a pull or something. What is he accomplishing?
I don't know. He's going crazy right now. Take it easy, buddy. Yeah, he's got eyes on the map for sure, though. Meanwhile, it's going to be the
Earthshaker spots
Scout of the room.
bat.
And yeah, they see him. There's a rotation.
He could die. Here comes the assassinate. Boom!
You get the kill. Zai goes down, and it looks like LC get themselves on the board.
Still no level 3 for Prophet, though. He can't jungle just yet, but he can make the next pull. He needs to hit level 3 so he can start being self-sufficient, but LC's doing really well here. The safe lane is being won by Secret, but LC's doing really well in the mid and this safe lane now. Their supports are a little underleveled, though, and there's really not a lot of CS in this game, actually. If you look at the CS counters, it's 5 minutes. Only 3 heroes are above 15 CS. That's really low.
A lot of movement. A lot of zoning this game. Not really paying attention and trying to go for some CS. Even Zai doesn't bother going back to the top lane. Makes a trip through the mid lane first. Maybe he was doing a bit of a bottle trade right there with Arteezy or something. But gets a few pokes in and starts heading towards the other side. He has a stack camp. It does have some mud golems, but he is working in the LC jungle right now. Building a farm.
He has to do that because he knows that his jungle is blocked, and even if it's not, they've got a Chen. And that's one of the problems with picking both a Chen and a Bat Rider is that your jungle is a bit limited. But look at that. He's level 6, and it's 6 minutes in. So he's going to be completely fine here, and he's going to pick up a
fine,
ring as
though,
well.
is KotlGuy. Boom. Shot in his eyeless face as the Bane. And they converge towards the 6-minute rune, and KotlGuy just wanted to be there to grab it, but he ends up going down.
Ooh, he might be able to snipe the courier. No, it's going to take so many hits. If you're not like a level 6 hero or you have something special like bounty crit, it's just so tough. And that's Blink now on S4, the Centaur. Doesn't have a whole lot of regen, but he doesn't need it.
Oh, man. 6-minute Blink Dagger.
Definitely kill the Phoenix with a Brain Sap and a Scent as the dead hero. They're going to find Earthshaker, though. His haste is almost gone.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Here
Where do I go?
That's
oh, God. Yep.
Run
Hello,
into
everyone.
danger. Doesn't even have to stun.
1,
Just,
Centaur 2.
damn.
All right, 3-2 now. Secret blessed with a freebie on that front.
That was a super freebie, too. That didn't cost Centaur anything. No mana. He can still gank. He doesn't have to go back after that.
Well, they did
just
see
pop
his
some
Blink
tangos.
Dagger. I would hope they communicated that. Hey, S4's got a Blink Dagger, everyone. High alert. Please be on high alert. Keep tabs, but he's heading towards top lane. And do they have vision? They don't have any vision at the top of this river. They might not see S4 coming.
Prophet actually ganking on the bot lane, trying to get a kill on KotlGuy here, but he does get nightmared right away. Bit more diving, but actually a lot of damage on Phoenix. Couple more right clicks, Test of Faith, and that's going to clean up the Phoenix. Big kill on the bot lane. In the meantime, they're ganking on top lane as well. Lasso on top of Wind Ranger and S4 initiating. They don't do enough damage, actually. They stop right clicking.
Oh.
That's going to be S4 falling almost for sure here. Assassinate, maybe he's going to save it for the next here. It's going to be Batrider or Shaker looking to Fidger. He's going to drop the Fidger. Will we see the Assassinator, or is he? Oh, great blocking. No Firefly for 8 seconds or so, and the body blocking is going to be enough. No Shackle Latch, but here comes the damage. And what a play from LC. They lose a kill on the bot lane, but picking up the bat as well as the Scent was a really big kill there. And that's just Windrunner being a little too evasive.
And Sniper's getting involved with those kills, too. He's
Yeah.
3-0 now on this Sniper. Already has his phase boots, one early Wraith Band, and his Aquila, and about 1,500 gold already thrown together. It's scary here to get a lot of farm mid lane. They're going to make the jump onto the bird, and there they finally have S4 use that Blink Dagger appropriately, and they get their dunk.
Arteezy says, give me my bottle back, jerk. That's where it's like,
I just want to drink it all down.
He put it on him as he TP back, and he's actually going to get the bounty rune here. So we're going to have Arteezy without it.
My good friend.
Yeah, what a nice guy. Artur, man. He's actually keeping it.
You'll find more use out of it, I suppose, with this Blink Dagger.
I mean, Arteezy's HP is full. He doesn't
Maybe he's trying to fake out by the ward. He like kind of went up and then blinked back, but there's another ward that's on the other side, so they know where S4 is, still hanging out by mid.
All right, he gave it back. What a nice guy.
Yeah, guys, come on. I hope no one has mono here at this point, the way they're sharing these bottles around.
Kidding.
So, hope they're fine. Sniper in a very defensive position, seeing that Centaur kind of dancing behind the mid lane. He now has his Morbid Mask. So
stun on the bot lane. KotlGuy's in trouble.
Oh boy, they're making the go.
He's so
Spartan cuts
dead.
him off inside the side shop, and your Bane will be toasted. And
Yeah,
Phoenix will go down. Phoenix will get the kill.
The good animation that Bane has is pretty much just completely screwed over by the minus attack speed that Phoenix throws out. Makes the hero a lot worse, because Brain Sap is a good ability. He's got 6 at least. That's a good benefit. S4 looking to catch somebody, but he's all smoked up. He's thinking about. He's going to go for it, actually. He's going for the kill. Great fissure just in time from him, but there's the Stampede. Will they catch him? I think the Centaur will be able to get this. He gets a little bit of a speed burst out of this. They pick him off. And a good reaction from the Earthshaker, but it wasn't quite fast enough.
That was the dream fissure setup as well. S4 had to turn the corner, but Puppy was nearby, and he gets the kill with the shockwave with the help of his Satyr buddy. And he actually already got a gem on his chin. I guess he had enough with this jungle crap.
Yeah, no
kidding.
kidding.
In my camps, I can't see it. I'm just gonna get a gem.
That is one of the fastest gems I've ever seen on a. He doesn't have arcane boots. He doesn't have a mech.
Mid lane, they get an easy grab with the help of Zai coming in from the north. The lasso setup after RTZ jumps in and quickly Secret take this game back and move ahead 7-5.
That's a PA pick showing off how good it is against what we need. What they need to do is counter Sniper. Make sure that they can shut that hero down. Don't let him get a ton of kills. Don't let him keep space on you. PA is perfect for that, and it's really nice that PA can be maybe not the strongest carry, but situationally be a useful pick, and it's definitely paying off here. Evasive and hard to gank mid with high armor and evasion, and then very easy to dive on people that have weak disables like slows or trees, you know, tree disables.
I'm a bit nervous because, you know, for LC, what they do have, and like you said, they don't have a whole lot. Tree disables, you know, so be it, but their comeback factor, I mean, you're going to have more and more come together here for Secret. Zai will be able to get a Blink Dagger, I'm sure, in the near future. You know, we already see S4 with his. What do they do on the side of LC to kind of bring this game back? Is it Phoenix having a hold of his Supernova, making it work? A Blink Dagger and Earthshaker is going to take quite a while. Nature's Prophet, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a Nature's Prophet. I don't even know what kind of a build he's going to frickin' do. Probably an Orchid, I guess, with this early Sage's Mask, but we've seen...
Medallion, I think?
I mean, we've seen Medallion builds, we've seen Null builds, Blade Mail builds, Midas, Dagon. I don't really know what this Nature's Prophet wants to be. And we'll have to see what he wants to really bring to the game. Because mid-game, it's going to get pretty crazy. Especially from the side of Secret. So, I don't know what LC want to do to kind of bring it back if they're going to be at an early game disadvantage.
Or they're doing a smoke initiation. We even have a little bit of a speed creep coming from the Kobold's end. They're going to be going in. There's the ulti as well. Another ult coming from Bane, and that secures a sniper kill. Fissure's going to block off Arteezy, but he doesn't have a blink for 7 seconds. It's actually kind of dangerous for him. They can get an initiation. Trees. No trees.
They're fine. Arteezy's
Prophet's
gonna walk
not
away.
6 yet, so it's not really helping a huge amount at the moment.
Oh, they get
Might
Zai.
get a kill?
Yeah, top lane, they had the latch beautifully connected right there. Madara on the Wind Ranger sets that one up, and with the assistance from Nature's Prophet, they take down the Bat Riders. So, nice little return kill there, but they have been losing a lot. Sniper went down back-to-back times in that mid lane. After what was a nice start, he was 3-0, now he's 3-2.
It's really not a lot of times that you see Zai go negative in their early game. Usually he just dominates, but he's actually having a rough game for once. His farm is still amazing.
Yep.
He's at 1,400 gold. I guess his blink is... It's not amazing, all right? His blink is late. Usually you can get a blink by 9 minutes if you're doing really well in Bat Rider, so his items are definitely late, but he also does have Tranquils and a bottle, so...
Yeah. He's been helping setting up kills, but sometimes he's had to been the sacrifice for them, so he doesn't get involved in the piece of the gold and the piece of the XP.
And they did miss that one kill when they attempted on the Windrunner using the Centaur, so they haven't been perfectly successful.
Well, they're going to have to make do, and I'm curious to see. Arteezy and Phantom Assassin, it's been quite a while, so we're dusting off our PA Arteezy knowledge here, but going from here, he already has the Bassi, so is he going to go for like a drums, the lead in, the Quill?
Normally he goes treads, so I'm already surprised to see the phase, so he'll probably have to compensate by buying some HP items, because right now his HP is really low, and there's decent magic nukes on LC, so drums is possible. He may just BKB rush as well. I am not entirely sure, but if he gets a BKB, he should be able to clean up a hero like Earthshaker by himself.
Looks like we might see a bit of a trade of towers, pressure on top lane tier 1 with S4 and Kuro, but mid lane, they are bringing out the Treants and everything. Madara moves forward with their focus fire, and they should be able to grab it. Glyph's going to stall it out a little bit. Puppey continues to farm up nearby in the jungle with that gem. He's trying to get a mechanism next and online. This is level 8, and of course Hand of God will always be at the ready to help out, but they end up trading tier 1 for tier 1.
So while the gold is equal there, the mid towers are much stronger in terms of teamfight positioning than is your safe lane tower, so that wasn't good for Secret, but on the bright side they were farming in the meantime. Now there is a medallion on the Prophet now, so this means that Roche is going to die really fast, especially with Sniper having a Mask of Madness, and they saw that they were going directly in there, but again, Secret doesn't feel like they can teamfight quite yet. They're actually moving partially towards that direction, but stealing Roche is so dangerous here. I don't think S4 can do this. So
no, they would need to have Zai also nearby, and he did just TP to bottom lane, but it's far too late. LC get there.
Maybe if they spread out, there's the smoke. They're looking for one. They actually spot the sniper, but he has Aegis. They don't want to go to him. Big double edge coming, hits 2 people, but we got a supernova coming out. Bat Rider running for his life, luckily running over the trees, but he may die to the assassinate. He actually gets canceled here. Great stun, Nightmare on top of Sniper to keep him alive, and now Croaky can use his ulti, but he wants to wait until he respawns, and he's going to go down 15 HP, I think here. Puppey cleans him up. We'll see a grip coming from long range and safety, assuming he has mana, and he does. Here comes the grip. Doesn't even bother with it. Brain saps. It's like, we don't care. We're so far ahead. And a bit of Arcanes on Puppey is all Kuro needs for mana pool. He went Tranquils, Wand with a Null Talisman, boosts up his mana pool, and the pure damage really showing off. That's Brain Sap does pure damage, guys. It means it's not reduced by anything, so it does way more damage than a regular nuke.
It hits you hard. Your family feels it. It's just like ridiculous. And hey, that turned out to be like Secret going, hey, that's cute. You got Roche? Yeah. That's cute. Now we're just going to wipe you out, remove your Aegis, take out a couple of towers, and just take this game right back over. It was just no respect right there for the Roche, and they were just ready to engage. And now it's LC on the defensive, waiting back and behind. A single Puppey little Centaur keeps them back and at bay. while they get some early damage in on the tower. Now they're going to look to move on forward here. Remember, no supernova. Still 40 seconds on cooldown, but...
S4 going in.
Whoa,
Grabs 2.
big jump onto 2 and force away. Still gets stunned from the fissure, but not blocked in.
So he's just poking, seeing if they'll make a mistake or if he has an opportunity, does get the fissure off. Firefly has been used, though. It's got about half duration left. He can go for a lasso. He might grab the Earthshaker. If he can spot Earthshaker here, it's going to be huge. Sees him. There it is. Stampede as well. Pulls him out of position, and that's going to be a dead ES. Great initiation there. Secret. Shackle's going to latch. Good force staff on Arteezy. Should keep him alive for a bit. He's going to be evading some things. Headshot. He's so dead. Wow. And he got power shot.
2 snipers here on the side of LC with that power shot and assassination in hand, and they actually get the connection moving forward.
Crow should be fine, I think. He's got Tranquil Boots.
Full mana.
Oh, great
stun.
TP.
Okay, okay.
They catch him, no shackle. Oh, the force actually catches him there.
He puts himself in the latch. Oh, God, that's not what you want.
It's going to send him back. Might have some great Nightmare as well. Super good interaction here.
And a supernova. And now Spartan getting burned up. They got to get the hell away from that egg. All right. He goes down.
He got a kill, though.
Yeah, Flame Break. They end up taking him down. The burn goes on through, and it ends up being a 2-for-1 on the back end of what was already a long-winded engagement in this bottom lane. Yeah.
So that's the major synergy that Secret has in this game. It's the Chen sendback with the Nightmare. Nightmare has a very limited invulnerability period when you cast it on somebody. It's like less than a second, or it's like a second max. And then, so you send somebody back, it takes 3 seconds, but then you make them invulnerable for 1.5 of that. And that hero's going to be fine. If it wasn't for the Nightmare, he probably would have died there. So that was a really big save coming out of their synergy.
That's where LC really need to have the heads-up gaming, where maybe they sacrifice the support to right-click the sleep and help the core can finish him off or something. But that puts you into a really awkward spot.
I mean, he's invulnerable no matter what. You can't even wake him up during that initial period. So there's not really a whole lot you can do to save him. It did cost Bat Rider his life, but Bat also got a kill out of it. So Zai having a bit of a rough game, but on the bright side, he doesn't need a ton of farm to do well this game because they've got Stampede interaction. We saw that against the Earthshaker. He lassos somebody. He doesn't need a Force Staff. He doesn't need a Mask Madness or a Boots of Travel to run fast. He's going to run fast no matter what.
It's something like I've seen plenty of times, and it might have even been secret, but putting the Chen and the Centaur together is so nice as well. The whole creep army stampeding forward, just swarming it.
Yeah, it's really
Top lane by the secret shop, though. Spartan gets caught out and taken down. I don't know if he was trying to do a cheeky courier kind of a snipe thing or what, but he is in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he pays the price.
And they still haven't gripped. Crow's like, I don't need to use this. He's got a force as well. He's actually quite farmed.
It's like the Enigma thing, you know. It's just the mind games that you know that you have it.
Yeah.
You keep them guessing. Oh,
that's like a you're definitely dead spell, basically.
Yeah, BKB or not, don't matter. They will lock you down. And then you got to get a hold of them, but really, what can you do? Because the sniper passive is not going to be stopping them from getting it off. What do they really have?
They have Sniper Ult, they have Earthshaker, and they have Shackle. That's it. But not very
They're probably going to be using those on like your Arteezy, on your S4, your Bat Rider who's trying to jump in. Then you're left with nothing for Bane when he just kind of waltzes on in there and puts off a big Fiend's Grip.
Yeah, very likely. Arteezy is going for Battle Fury, by the way. You got a Claymore and flying out his Broadsword as well. So definitely going to be a Battle Fury. A little weird because usually when we see the Battle Fury build, you go for Treads so that you can have a bit more HP and you can leverage that plus damage you have with some attack speed. It's usually best to get both attack speed and damage items. Might see an Earthshaker catch. Nope, he's not going to spot at the low vision range for the Bat Rider. Is going to hurt him a bit there.
Yeah, he'll be able to go up and away. He already has the recipe for his Force Staff, and like you said, pretty much all you need to really throw together, if you can, is your Bat Rider tool belt. If you're Bat and Force Staff together, and then after that it gets a bit more luxurious, and you already had the benefit from that Stampede to kind of get in there and get things set up, but it's LC looking to set something up. Top lane, they move his 4 here. Not under a smoke or anything. They have eyes for S4.
Zai having some Bat Rider vision issues. Ooh, that was so close. Bat Rider just doesn't have a long vision range, and Scent's going to die here. I think he's not going to get out of this. He does go down.
Good catch. Nature's Prophet rotates in, quickly uses the situation to make a push happen. They want to go for this Tier 1 top lane, but Secret, they'll just trade. Looks like they'll add some pressure onto the mid-Tier 1 tower, removing that strong access point there from LC. And for now, it looks like Zai, he's going to burn down the creep wave as best he can and try to slow them down as much as possible, but you're not going to be stopping him. It's focus fire, the right click of Sniper and Nature's Prophet. They'll get the tower they want.
Ooh, Zai almost caught. Gets some slow, but this is a good trade for Secret in this case, if they can get the mid tower. Arteezy is able to pretty much just fight this endlessly since he's dodging half of the tower hits, but here come the TP backs, actually. Nature's Prophet's going to try to maybe drop some trees, but it won't do that much. Arteezy might go in on this. If they can grip this, it'd be an easy kill, but No Force Staff just yet on Bane, and they actually have a ward up as well, so be a bit tough. A lot safer just to go continue stacking, make more places for Arteezy to farm, and get him that second item, probably a Black King bar in this game. He really needs attack speed, and he really needs more levels so he can get more Phantom Strike levels. That'll compensate for the fact that he doesn't have treads. Just get a lot of attack speed from his skill points instead. That's what he needs to do. But he also needs HP. His build is a little unideal, I think, but the phase will pay off if he doesn't die too much early game, which is exactly what's happening. So he'll be okay, I think.
Playing nice and safe, plus he always has that Hand of God from Puppey to help keep him alive a bit, so if he wants to be a bit reckless, he does have the sustain power from your handy little Chen, and I think that's just what works nice when they're put together. You have the Puppey Arteezy. Arteezy wants to be a bit more reckless, dive in, be a bit more bloodthirsty. With someone like Puppey, though, at playing his Chen, you can kind of afford to be a bit more ballsy. But here we go. Oh, smoke immediately popped from Spartan. Whoa. Shows up. Hi, guys. Oops. Well, I guess I wasn't supposed to be there. He goes down immediately. I think LC needs to get the hell out. They actually consider moving forward, and he used the egg. So Nature's Prophet goes down. Supernova goes on to cooldown. Secret are like, okay. Well, we wanted to smoke, but we got to kill. Now S4 might get more. Stun. Warm welcome to Relax. And Relax gets slashed apart. Arteezy gets that kill. It's going to get lashed, but Lasso catches Madara. One by one, LC moves in, and they get caught. Sniper can't afford to move on forward. There's going to be the Hand of God. They get the sleep on the skanks, and the... Oh, nice Echo is going to be canceling that Fiend's Grip that was on Madara. Could have killed her easy. And Secret making him pay. Get a hold of skanks here. Right click, connects. Kuro gets that kill. 18 to 10 now for Secret. They get the last on the Kuro.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, wow. Big couple of stuns there.
Maybe Brain Sap on 4 seconds. Good save, actually.
Yeah, S4, man, the bodyguard. Moves in, saves his ally, gets to walk away with his life. And they might not get to walk away with theirs. Spartan just got back. He's dead again.
There's the Brain Sap, more HP. Great Shackle catching the 2 heroes left over. S4 is going down, and Zai as well is going to fall. Really well done. Secret stayed just a bit too long. All of their heroes had like 20% HP, and they still pushed it, and they ended up getting punished for it. I think the kill on the Prophet was really good, but that Shackle was so big. Yeah. I mean, think about that Shackle landing. 2 heroes together, 3.75 seconds. That's the value of the hero that justified him getting or her getting picked all the time in the past. If that Shackle didn't land, that's 2 less heroes dead at maximum 1 hero killed. Like, that landing was massive. It would have turned a really nice advantage that Secret was taking due to their player skill into like potentially game winning. Now they reset things a little bit.
Props to Madara on the Wind Ranger. 4-1 and 3 has definitely been putting on a show with some of these Shackles. Has the Agnems, got the Agnems pretty fast. Already has a Maelstrom and an Ogre Club now. Good amount of farm. She's top of the net worth, even above Arteezy at 10.7, while Arteezy's at 10.5k of net worth. So back and forth we go. This Nature's Prophet, though, man. Is the medallion Nature's Prophet? I don't know. I'm not convinced
He's
yet
the support Nature's Prophet is really what it is.
He's just kind of there globally. He offers. He adds a bit of an impact with his ultimate. He has the medallion to help with quick Roche, plus the minus armor, obviously, or now positive armor that Ice Frog has blessed us with. And they get their D ward as well. So,
well, one of the benefits to him playing support is that he can actually farm independently. So if nothing's happening, he's going to be getting gold, which is not bad. His tree count is a little bit low, 2 levels of Nature's Call, but, you know, there's things that he can do that will be useful, and he's going to guarantee get farm.
This is one of those games, Purge, where I would have been like, what about the Pugna? You could have swapped it out for the Pugna.
Instead of Nature's Prophet?
I know. Being silly, PA, really physical, going against Decrep, the ward.
Not good against Centaur at all. Not good against...
Just you wait one day.
It's only good against one of their heroes in this case.
Ice Frog's going to be like, you know what, let's give him a strength gain bonus. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, okay.
When Pugna starts the game, he already has the Dagon in his inventory. That'll be the buff.
Oh, come on. I think it'll take less than that. We'll see. But Vanguard now complete on S4. Looking to get that value Crimson Guard after already getting
Shackle on Zai.
There we go. Another beautiful Shackle connecting from Madara onto Zai.
You know what's really happening here? It's not necessarily... I mean, Zai's out of position, you could say, but... It's really the fact that Batrider's vision range was nerfed so much. His daytime vision is really weak. It's much less than a regular hero, so he just actually doesn't see those ganks coming, guys. It's not that he's just a bad player. Just his hero can only see that far. And that's one of the nerfs to the hero, is that you need to know where you're about to blink to initiate. You can't just have this like godly, I can see everything, Night Stalker ult. And he was too good back then. And he's still too good now, but maybe what we should say is Zai shouldn't be farming in such aggressive places without vision, because he keeps getting caught by heroes that can actually catch him, and it's Wind Ranger with a Shackle and Phoenix helps as well.
It was also the lasso casting range that was also nerfed, right?
Yeah, so, that used to be longer. It used to cost less mana.
Yeah. It's one of those heroes, him and Wisp. You give them little nerfs and nerfs, but they still find their way into being at the front of these drafts.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how hard you bring them down, just their overall game presence is just so good that you can't really pass on an opportunity to get something like a Batrider on your team. And even though Zai is sporting a 176 record, his impact in this game is still very, very huge. So he offers a lot, and well, hopefully if he doesn't hand over too many kills, LC won't look to bounce back. But they do have a sniper after all, and a Wind Ranger who's brought together some pretty good farm here. This could still go either way.
Saw a bit of a different item build than I expected on RTZ. He opted for a Mask of Madness before his BKB. And at first I was like, I didn't expect that, but it makes you farm really fast, and as soon as he finishes his Mask of Madness, he's pretty much already got a BKB on top of that, so now it's really worth it. He has to be a little careful against Sniper potentially getting an MKB, which he is building. Change creeps are going to spot out the enemy team, so they will lose these 2 creeps for that. Although, maybe a Sentinel going on the top lane, it's going to be a dead Prophet, the most underfarmed hero in the game. So they're basically trading a Roche for a potential tier 2 tower, but man, this is dying so fast. That's Aghanim's on Wind Ranger. She's attacking rapidly, doing tons of damage. Will they catch her? And they have no Stampede either. It's going to fall, I think. Great fissure block.
It's so close.
Oh, that's a good egg.
Arteezy's dancing, and yeah, the egg on the high ground, which you can't really see. It's going to create the extra bit of space. They're going to leave the Ring of Aquil behind and just get the hell out of there, and Arteezy is going to be left behind. Oh! Long jump. They are able to get the catch right there. They take out the Earthshaker. So they do lose an extra life, but they get their Aegis overall and leave.
That's not that bad for Secret. They got 2 kills. They got the top kill on the Prophet. They got the Earthshaker. Phoenix uses ultimate, so they don't have to worry about in the next fight. I think this is okay. They can maybe turn this into pushing, and that's what they're doing. They're pressuring 2 lanes. They do have the Aegis to deal with. A 2-hero Shackle. He did that on purpose.
That was loud.
Obviously.
Those are hacks right there.
The Aegis is on Sniper, by the way, so they can't jump on him, but Secret's doing a really good job targeting the correct person in the fight. They're going in. There it is. It's going to be Wind Ranger, actually, but she had Nightmare up. Arteezy pops a BKB. His HP's at about half. A lot of fire damage coming through. Secret's going to disengage for just a second here. Might see a fish. Oh, great Fiend's Grip on top of their Earthshaker. If they can kill him right here, that's huge. Yes, they can definitely turn the fight now. Going after the Prophet. He gets crit down. Sniper in trouble. If they can double kill Sniper here, it's going to be so big. Phoenix is in the back, going to try to slow things down, but he doesn't have the egg, and Arteezy can clean that up. Sniper running for his life, but Secret is diving. They still got to kill the tier 2, but man, they're going to back up and continue the game. That is some talent right there that we just saw. Like, they had an Aegis, and they just outplayed him.
Just ran over him.
They
literally
really
ran over them, and they squashed 5 of them on the way. Ultra kill for Arteezy. That's the dream. Secret, go back. They finish out the tier 2. They were diving into the base. Tier 2 still standing just to get that job done.
Yeah.
Step back, take a tier 2, take a tier 3, and look to take a Rax. This game went from kind of close to Secret win in like a heartbeat. I mean, they definitely guarantee the 1 set. They'll probably pull away with that. They do. I mean, LC, there's still hope for him to come back, but those odds, the window has been closed. It's a mere little breeze coming through a crack.
Yeah.
And they just...
The Fiend's Grip was really what started that off, though. Really good pick from Kuro there. Because if you look at what Secret wants to do, they want to run at their enemy heroes. And the one hero that really prevents that on LC is Earthshaker completely, or maybe a Shackle. Shackle can latch 2 heroes that are chasing after you together, but I don't know where the Wind Ranger was in terms of that fight starting, but killing the Earthshaker right at the start was massive, because it just limits their stun options by so much, and then the chase continues. They just played that really well, going after the core heroes. Earthshaker's the guy that has to die. We see a Stampede. I think that was just a safety Stampede. I don't think S4 really knew where they were or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, and this is feeling like I don't want to label it as a desperate smoke, but I do. It just feels like LC are like, yeah, we got to smoke and find something to get this game back, and they are trekking, and they don't see anyone. Like, where the hell are they?
Even if they find somebody, it's going to be tough. They've got a Shackle. All right, smoke breaks, but it's natural. Will they find Arteezy? Here comes Shackle. It's going to catch him. Arteezy in trouble. Focus fire. Good force staff from S4. Fissure's still going to land, though. He's low. Oh, the Echo Slam is used. I don't know. Oh, to catch Zai. He caught Zai. He doesn't have a blink. He just wanted to stop Zai. Secret. Arteezy uses BKB, though. Needs more. And I think he might get... Oh, barely staying alive. Focus fire. There is the Fiend's Grip as well. That guarantees the win run until he stays alive the whole time.
Unbelievable.
That was Zai coming in, disrupting the damage by a little bit there. The Echo Slam was to try to delay the the flaming lasso, but it just wasn't quite enough damage. Like that, we needed an MKB on the Wind Ranger. It's the same issue that we ran into with the last game with Wind Ranger versus the Shadow Fiend who had the butterfly. It's just, it really limits your damage. Evasion is the counter to this, basically. But what he maybe needed to buy, he had to get Maelstrom, and he really did need BKB.
Oh
my gosh.
No respect. Arteezy jumps in, gets that godlike kill on the back of a huge crit onto Sniper. He is out 1 minute, no buyback, and the relentless onslaught doesn't stop. They slaughter the Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Zai's gonna be left alone?
I'm like, he's like, guys, we probably could have taken that egg, but they don't want to do it. Now Arteezy's stuck between a tower.
Ooh, bad blink. He's gonna die.
He gets stuck in behind and hands over a huge bounty to Earthshaker.
He just got 1,000 gold.
Okay.
It's no blink still, though.
Yeah, not enough for the blink, unfortunately, but this is all the sloppy seconds from that huge fight in the mid lane earlier, and yeah, the Zai jumping really caught me, even me, off guard, just going right into the mix. They had a beautiful setup onto Arteezy, but just not enough follow through. And you're right, man. Not being able to connect with all those focus fire shots, they can't get the job done.
So what do they do now? That was one of their smokes. Let's see how much they have left. They have one left, not to mention any on heroes. But Sniper needs to finish his MKB basically because it's just too hard to shut them down from running at them. I don't know, they need some hard disables. They need a blink on Earthshaker, really. They need to initiate the fight is what has to happen. But it's difficult because Secret has so many Force Staffs now. They have one on Scent, Batrider. Chen has an Aghanim, so he's going to be healing big time very often. They even have a Force on Bane. That's 3 Force Staffs. If anybody gets chain disabled, you can push them closer to safety, and then their DPS is going to be a bit limited or delayed there. So it's just a really hard game for LC to take now, especially because they have the Batrider advantage. We got an Ancient Black Dragon fighting the Fire Dragon of Phoenix. Oh, even Chen heals it. He pulled it back.
Sorry, no easy creeps for you.
No 200 gold.
And he one last lingering auto attack before he went, comes back and finally connects. But during that whole period, Nature's Prophet, who was trying to split push, was brought down. I would have showed it on camera, but I don't want to make Wepas jealous, so I don't really like to catch all the kills. You know, got to make sure those obs they're important for something. So here we go. Top lane though, they make the rotation up there.
Got the Yules, and there's the grip.
Okay,
that should
welcome
be a
to the lane. And see you later.
I don't agree with Prophet showing up here. Oh, never mind. They're chasing. Can they catch anybody? They use the urn, but Kuro's Rod of Atos as well. They might be able to catch him, but PA goes in, pops the BKB. Who's he want to go for? It's the egg. That egg is going to die. Couple hits. He's got Mask of Madness on. It's a lot of hits, but he does finish it off. Wind Ranger running to safety if possible, but no Wind Run for 2 seconds. He'll be in trouble. Shackle catches Arteezy. Good game is called. LC just having too much trouble getting a kill there. Yule's even on Kuro to keep alive, and they just, man. That fight by the mid-tier 2 where they ran at him, there just wasn't a whole lot they could do. They just charged him right down.
Yeah.
Got the kills. That grip set things up, and
I think it, like, Secret set the tone that game from when LC tried to go in and get that Roche done, and Secret were like, oh, you got Roche, that's neat. Well, we know where you are. We're just going to jump and run you over at that point.
And we're going to kill your Aegis guy last. The important part.
Just to be the cherry on top. We're going to make sure we take him out last. But so, bit of an outplay right there. Secret get the job done. They take down LC. LC receives their first loss here at StarLadder12. Secret continue their undefeated run at 3-0. But it's a best of 3.
Yes.
So there's always a chance LC could look to even things up in game number 2 and take it to a game 3. Wouldn't be the first time Secret have had to do that. So I guess we just might as well just keep the thing going. We're already behind schedule because of our first series. Thankfully, we didn't have any pauses in game number 1. So in game number 2, we'll hope it goes just as smooth. I'm KotlGuy. That's Purge. Catch him on his Twitter at Purge Gamers. Myself at KotlGuy. We'll be back here at Beyond the Summit for more StarLadder Season 12 Dota action in just a moment. Stick around.
G2A.com, the best video game store ever! Fast as lightning! Solid as a rock! Cheap as duck! What's more, you can sell on it because it's also a marketplace. Remember G2A.com, the best video game store ever!